Kia ora from Aotearoa. It's Poppy speaking, and I'm talking about the ninth wave energies of the sacred Mayan true time calendar. And today it's all about time, and it's 9 monkey. So 9, this is where we can complete patterns, finish something, start something new. 9 monkey is magical, light-hearted time weaving. We, oh so patiently, end old cycles relating to the illusions of time over lifetimes, epochs, and many ages of evolution, and also a long time of separation. We are poised at a precipice of time culmination with divine energies, all focusing on a return to unity consciousness. No more warring, battling, defending and attacking will happen when a collective evolves into this. Monkey is the clever, artistic weaver of time, complete with birthing energies. Time that is true is not linear time, clock time, or any timelines outside of divinity, and it is the foundation of connection. True time. Time is divine. It is seeded from Father Time, Father Sky, the Heavenly Father himself. And there's been religions have given so many ideas and illusions about what this Heavenly Father is, what this God is, and it has actually given a whole different take on it, that it is a greedy, punitive force that needs to be worshipped and fed, and sacrifices need to happen, and all of these are illusions. So time is a foundation. It's the foundation of our connection. True time, that is. And when we reach a certain point, we will be in all time altogether. Monkey is a time weaver, so it's so high in frequency, it can go back in time, ahead in time, and all over time, and put things right. It can make a way for itself to evolve, and those that are of high frequency, this is a part of our reality. So the will of Mother Earth is divine and seeks to be free of all these illusions of time that cause such a drag in consciousness evolving. Time has qualities that seed our evolution. Divine time is pulsed from the cosmic axis. These time codes are frequencies with information riding into us and Mother Earth in light photons. We are children of the Earth, created from similar matter, resonating with her if we are attuned. It's more vital than ever to be in connection with Mother and Father now, centered in our souls. It's vital if we want to ascend with them. As we come to know ourselves, we access our DNA, which spirals like the movement of time. We find our purpose and we aim to live it. Monkey is so synchronized in weaving the threads of time. Its love is so pure and innocent that life is about play, and it's not about work. People do what they love to do, contribute how they love to, and perhaps this may be a part of a brand new cycle for some now, soon, or already. Monkeys' innocent ways are curious and observational. They are not judgmental. Monkey's intelligence knows how, through the restoration of DNA, that there is a divine order even in apparent times of chaos. Our minds are freed up when we have let judgment, identification, comparison and mental analyzing go. Our hearts are free to intuit and respond to life events with love. Love is so misunderstood. It doesn't mean compromising our boundaries or leaking our energy or giving ourselves away in any way. We can be service orientated through love and not obligation. Sometimes a little knowledge helps us to perceive true time and empowers our paths, helps people out of their constraints and limitations. So it's been one of my personal missions to seek the truth of time, of everything really, why it matters so much, and how to evolve by it. So bloodthirsty and sacrificing religions have cloaked the knowledge of time, hidden it, and tried to destroy all references to it to claim human souls for their own agendas. And so now I am going to put in some excerpts which are from the Book of Destiny, about true time. It is written by a Mayan elder, particularly over the dismay of how time was hijacked and made into almost another religion and brought into another religion through the dream spell, which is actually another attempt to take away the knowledge of this true time, which is so important. This time is a soul reclamation time, and revealing truth is a part of this. I'm going to read some excerpts that my friend Crispy from Mayan Embody Astrology put in front of my face. I'm very grateful. And they are from the Book of Destiny, Unlocking the Secrets of the Ancient Mayas and the Prophecy of 2012 by Carlos Barrios, shaman and member of the Mayan Elders Council. The simple fact that the Maya produced such perfect calendars indicates their proficiencies in astronomy. North American astronomers, using an atomic clock, calculate that the tropical year is 365.24222 days long. In the year 2800 BCE, the Maya had already obtained the figure 365.24229956, which they corrected 1,000 years ago to 365.24222999999. This difference between the modern and Mayan calculations is equal to just 0.8 seconds per year, or one extra day every 10,800 years. The writer Jose Aguilares has combined Chinese and Mayan astrology to create his own version of the sacred calendar. This is the dream spell. We disavow this version because it is unfounded and contains errors. For example, the names of some of the Niwalis are incorrect. We emphatically reject his way of determining each person's sign, any Niwalis that do not exist in the sacred Cholki calendar, and in his interpretation of these signs. Aguilares obtained his information from works written by the Franciscan priest Diego de Landa, who came to Yucatan, Mexico, shortly after the conquest in 1549 and became the bishop of that state. Known as the Great Destroyer of Mayan knowledge, one of his greatest achievements was to burn more than 10,000 Mayan codices in a single day, an act he boasted of. In the name of God, De Landa also tortured and burned our wise men and scientists, because in his eyes the marvels they were capable of could only have been the work of the devil. Such was his insanity that his own companions reported him to the King of Spain, who ordered that they gather information about everything he had destroyed. De Landa wrote a book that recounts the stories told to him by his informants. Unable to differentiate between the agricultural and sacred calendars, he created confusion by reporting that they were the same. This is the book Aguilares used as the basis for his calendar, which he then combined with the Chinese calendar. While we have the utmost respect for the Chinese astrology, what Aguilares presents is not part of the Mayan tradition. When Aguilares came to Guatemala for the first time to visit ceremonial centers such as Tikal, the Council of Elders asked to meet him and expressly forbade him to use the Mayan name, much less speak on their behalf in his writings and presentations. He was asked to explain to others that his teachings were the result of his personal combination of Chinese, Mayan, and Pleiadian astrology, in addition to his own inventions. Surprisingly, he never made any such clarification. He did stop using the Mayan name in his writings for a while and instead used the term Pleiadian, but he took up the Mayan name again, when interest began to wane. The Job-a-Jaw prophecy became his personal mission. He claims to be the reincarnation of Pakal Bhutan, a king of Palenque, and says he will enable Mother Earth to transition to the fifth element by mobilizing a photon belt from the Pleiades to our planet. Argularis is profiting from the general public's interest in the Maya. People believe his story out of ignorance. The grandfathers don't want to waste their energy on such individuals, but they do ask people to be informed because Argularis is not the only avatar out there passing on misinformation. The sacred Chalky calendar is the key to this understanding and growth. It offers us the opportunity to become self-realized according to our individual capabilities, to increase our understanding of ourselves, and to relate to the energies that manifest each day. Sadly, most of what is widely known about the Maya is based on unverifiable stories told by Spanish chroniclers during the conquest. These documents were written by priests who had Mayan informants, but even though these Mayans helped the Spaniards, they never revealed the essence of their origins, much less their true knowledge. Scholars, anthropologists, archaeologists, and historians have all formulated theories about the emergence of this civilization and have speculated on the dates of its evolution. Not one of these investigators, however, was a Mayan, nor have any of them ever asked the heirs to this tradition about their origins. Quite erroneously, researchers have believed that nothing more than ethnicity connects the Maya of today to such a complex and magnificent past. During the ancestral Mayan classic period, all of the visionaries, fortune tellers, and astrologers would gather every 52 years to conceive the path their people would take. They would determine whether the cosmic and telluric energies were favorable in the established ceremonial centers and cities. Then they would share the discoveries. Prophecy and divination are inherent parts of the Mayan tradition. Further, the prophecies speak of a different religion, one brought by the conquistadors in the 400-year cycle prior to Sixajaw Catern and imposed on the Native American population under circumstances we are all well aware of. Another form of the same religion arises in our current cycle, that of fundamentalist sects whose vision is confrontational and dogmatic. They have already gained ground in Central America, converting nearly 40% of the population, thereby fulfilling this part of the prophecy. Without a doubt, the combination of lies and subjugation is changing their values, drawing them into a state of unconsciousness, all in the name of a religion that has lost its true purpose. In the Guatemalan highlands, they say the Maya come from the Pleiades, where they obtained all their knowledge and technological ingenuity, including the crystal skulls. The second star in the Pleiades was even named Maia, M-A-I-A, by the Greeks. On the side of light, those who are competing to show who is best and who is the most illuminated have not realized that they are doing the other side a favor and losing ground that rightfully belongs to them. Our grandfathers are calling out to all of humanity and to spiritual guides in particular. Enough fighting to be the best. Put your pride aside, stop looking for material gain, and assume your role once and for all. We need to humble ourselves to work together, otherwise we will have to begin again. And how many times can we do that? According to tradition, we have just one more opportunity. That's all. The Dresden Codex shows that the Maya unerringly calculated lunar movements, solar and lunar eclipses, and the cycles of Venus, Mars, and other visible planets. One codex alone contains both lunar and solar eclipses perfectly calculated 3,500 years into the future. The Maya also knew the orbits of galaxy clusters, the alignments of those that were closest, and their influence on our galaxy. They were thousands of years ahead of the Western world. The Catholic monks and priests who came with the conquistadors saw such wonders and thought they were the devil's work. They made it their mission to liberate the world from such dangerous information by destroying thousands of codices that contained invaluable information. Father Diego de Landa also incinerated over 10,000 codices in a single day. Fortunately, several codices survived and will soon be brought to light. Thank you for listening and being a part of this great transformation with me. This is the day wave, which started in a new moon in 10 storm, and this is the planetary midwifery energy. And we're in the Trecina of night, which is about plumbing the depths of our consciousness and birthing our solutions. And we are in a 9-day phase of 6 star, which is it's a big frequency uptick. So shine your star-seeded brightness, your authentic you. And this is the 128th ninth wave time wave of 36 solar days each since the Unity Consciousness waves began in the Gregorian year of 2011. And thank you so much for joining me on the sacred task of birthing. In the Kesh, I am another you. The way that I do this is actually I've done everything through meditation. I've avoided looking at a lot of outer information. And now I'm glad, because the outer information that I'm seeing is actually confirming what I have been picking up in meditation. So it's very intuitive. So much was lost, as we can see, to the Mayan knowledge that we need to, well, I find personally that I need to access it again from the ancient origins that are encoded on my DNA and in the memory of the earth. So I'm just doing my best, clearing and cleaning and becoming more refined with the messages as I keep evolving as well. So much love to you.